Hello everyone. As per usual, first things first, I shall send out some invites. Whilst I do, I'll give you guys a quick little rundown of what's going to happen today. I'm going to install some more Samex parts. I'm going to drop the bomb in the form of what I'm doing with the competition, how to enter. We've all seen the prizes. I will be doing pictures later of each prize, what you win, etc. So there will be more details. I will also do details of how to win in a text as well. So it won't just be the live feed that gets the details. So Tony's joined us, Dennis has joined us, Oscar's joined us. Thanks for joining, fellas. It's going to be a fun feed today. We're just having some fun. I say fun. I'll show you the bumper because everyone wants to see the bumper. So when you're ready for that, let me know because we all love the bumper. I've got stuff here everywhere. I'm also going to drop a bomb with the body that's coming for the Samex SCX10. I'm also going to drop another bomb, the colour of the Samex SCX10. That's going to be cool. Chris Leach has joined us. Chris just told me that he's driving somewhere. I told him to pull over and watch because this is more important than driving. So, good job, Chris. Yes, so Ryan's stuffing his face, Tony. He's going to join us when he can. So, the pizza he showed me before I started this looked pretty good. Anyway, so we're going to give a little bit of time for you guys to join in. Then we're going to start doing everything. Like I said earlier, give it a share. The more people get watching these things, the more I can do with these things. So the more prizes I can do. Neil's joined us. Thanks for joining, Neil. The more prizes and competitions and stuff I can do. I'd love to do giveaways, more giveaways and such. I'm going to work with Yeah Racing, RC Mart, possibly Samex, Deadlock, Punisher Pull Rope, Slinky's Garage, whoever I can. The more sponsors I get, the more I hope to work with those sponsors to provide more for you guys. I'd love to do flash sales. I'm really gonna test my luck. I'd love to do some flash sales for people. Have a Johnny sent me code or a BCRC code so that you guys can go, even if it's for one day, you guys can go to their page, punch in the code, get a discount. We all have a discount. So Oscar's with us, screaming Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Little story about Oscar. I met Oscar, must have been a couple of years ago now. Oscar lives, if I'm correct, mate, 25 minutes south of me, something like that. Anyway, went crawling with young Oscar, and he rocked up with this HSP crawler with a Hummer body on it. Oscar will tell you himself, wasn't the best crawler. I'll answer that question in a sec, Neil. He rocked up with this HSP, did the best he possibly could with the thing. I mean, it was struggling a little bit, and I'm sure Oscar was aware of that. Anyway, we went crawling. He loved it, which is awesome. I think there was a group of about 10 of us out, and we were just having a good day out crawling. Another time come up where Oscar came along with his little HSP, and it pooed itself before we even started. So I let Oscar drive one of my other trucks. I let him drive a little RGT rock cruiser that I had. The boy's face lit up. Like, it was his birthday, so I was like, I damn near gave him the truck. He drove this truck all day and loved it. And after that, you could see that Oscar, he's got a passion for this stuff. He's busted himself for a long time. Turtle's joined us. Hey, mate. Oscar sort of busted himself for a long time to try and get himself a really nice truck. Today, Oscar bought himself what a lot of us might call a pretty cool truck. Want to know what it was? Oscar bought my orange Unimog CCA1. Round of applause for Oscar, everyone. So the dude's in love. Loves the truck. Come and picked it up this morning, and he got home and sent me a message. Man, I'm in love, and that's cool. Right, love those bloody things. I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. You got to be a bit more specific, mate. So Oscar's got a new truck. He's got the Unimog, and I think it's awesome because now when we go crawling, I still get to see my old truck. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? So, right, what's first on the list? The RGT J. Brilliant little trucks, mate. Brilliant trucks, especially for starters. I love mine. I thought it was cool. I put a big metal roof cage on top. Probably wrecked its performance by about 100%. But it was funny. You know, I'd go out and it was just a fun truck to drive. Didn't matter if it was as good as an SCX-10. If you can take an RC out and have fun with it, money well spent. That's what it comes down to. You're going to have a lot of people in this hobby say to you that, oh, your truck's not good enough, doesn't flex enough, and all this sort of crap. I'm just going to show you something here. This thing doesn't flex at all. Look. Look at that for flex, everyone. Huh? This little truck here is just as much fun as a TRX4. I promise you that. If you get the chance to buy a CC01, buy it. They're awesome. They really are. Brian's joined us. Have any scale trailers? I do. Bob's joined us. Thanks for joining, Bob. Let's have a look. I'll have to blow the dust off theirs. I've got a motorbike, which was sitting in my trailer. I made this trailer. It's not perfect, but I made it. I made this trailer out of high impact polystyrene and coat hanger. The rails along here are from a coat hanger. I said to Hannah, darling, have you got any coat hangers? She's gone, yeah, what for? So I just need one. A couple of minutes later I cut it into pieces, bent it up and put it on my trailer. Easy to make. This is pretty lightweight. It hasn't got suspension, but I figure if you put a bit of weight in the back, soft tyres, that'll sort of work itself. If you make something like this, you can quite easily make up a little mount underneath to put leaf springs on it. This trailer, for me to build, $10. Without paint, $5. I bought a big sheet of the polystyrene, high impact polystyrene. It's a bit like plastic. I bought a big sheet of it. It cost me $30. I built that trailer. I built the 6x6 trailer. I built all the crane stuff and the extra compartment on the back of the 8x8. Heaps of stuff out of one sheet. Cost me $30. So, one of my trailers, do you like ours like that? I actually sold this to a mate of mine and then got it back in a trade. Why do we do these things? Anywho, that's that. So, what first? Should I, A, show the bumper? Should I, B, show the colour that the SCX-10 Samex build is going to, like the bottom? I'll say that again. B, should I show the colour of the body that's going to go on the Samex SCX-10? Should I, C, start fitting the rod ends to the Samex SCX-10? Tony's already picked A. And B. You want to pick C as well, Tony? You're on a roll there, Chief? Justin's joined us. Thanks for being here, mate. I didn't see you here, buddy. Dustin guesses it's going to be green. It's not green. Johnny wants A, then B, then A, then A, then C. Man, you boys like that bumper. You're worse than I am. People, please stop messaging me while I'm on a live feed. Neil wants all of the above. Any particular order you'd like that, Neil? B. B wants B first. What was B? Was the colour of the truck, wasn't it? Do we want to see what colour it's going to be? Smash some likes and some laughy faces and that sort of stuff if you want to see the colour that the Samex SCX-10 truck's going to be. That's a mouthful. Waiting for you to start smashing, fellas. I don't know if you're doing it now. This thing is a bit hit and miss. I'm surprised I can... Oh, there we go. Whoop, Sarge is here. Sarge is here. Thanks for being here, Sarge. Bloody Nora. Look at all those likes and laughy faces. We could break a record if this keeps up. Someone called Guinness Book of World Records. Okay. Drum roll, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 3 colours are going to make up the Samex SCX10 body colour. The first colour I'll show you. You ready? That's the first colour. Ooh. Ryan Willems is watching. Ryan, let me know if you want to jump on the camera, mate, or you want me to keep going solo. That's the first colour, right? Oscar's smashing that like button, mate. You're going to give yourself arthritis in the thumb if you keep that up. The second colour that's going to be on the Samex SCX10. Black. What's he doing here? The third colour that's going to be on the Samex SCX10. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're looking at 3 colours. That's what colour it's going to be. I did have something here that I was going to... The reason it's going to be that colour, I thought I had more stuff here that I could use to show you why. The Samex logo is these colours. Clever? Jason May's joined us. Thanks for being here, Jason. So, the body. The body's going to be black. Then it's going to have white along the side. Then I'm thinking the blue will be a big pinstripe all the way around. Now, yes, Neil, it is I Am Bat. That's the brand. It's Tamiya, mate. Tamiya. The body choice. Now, there's going to be a temporary body on this truck. It's going to be a body that I'm not too phased if it gets a bit smashed. Adam's joined us. Thanks for being here, Adam. The body that is going on the Samex SCX10 is a 1993 F-150. Yeah. By J Concepts, I believe, make the body. What am I going to use to mask? I will use Tamiya masking tape. I've not had a crack with the paint on masking stuff yet. I think what I'll do, if I try and do that sort of stuff, I'm going to buy a crap body that's really cheap and I don't care about it, and I'm just going to play with it. I'll paint the whole thing, cut out some stuff, and then see if it looks any good. For the moment, my paint jobs aren't hugely difficult to do. Some of them are time consuming, but they're not difficult. With the type of truck that I'm using, it's pretty straightforward how you're going to paint that sort of truck and have it look nice. If I go crazy with it, it's probably going to look stupid. So 93 F-150, can't wait. I'm going to get some pretty wheels for it too. I'm just not sure what sort yet. I borderline thought about going something green, but then I don't think it'll work with the body. Anyway, so this is won't be too long, and we'll have the body here, and then I considered the idea of seeing if I could do a live feeder and painting the body at the same time. Given that these live feeds tend to go for quite some time, I thought we could probably get away with doing 1 or 2 colours on it. Maybe not the whole thing. Maybe even if we do, this is how you put your window masks, etc. on, plan out your different colours, paint the base black or whatever else. Dennis, does Samex have wheels? No, I wish they did, but they don't. So I'm either going to look at Deadlock. Deadlock do have some really nice wheels. I don't know, I'm going to look around. I think once the body's here and I see the truck start to come together once it's painted, then I'll look at wheels. That's going to be the best time for me to see what's going to suit the truck. I mean, I had the TRX4 sitting here and I looked at it, and I looked at the Deadlock wheels and went, damn, they're going to look good. So, buy those, and they do. They really suit the truck. They're not too gaudy or in your face. They're calm. They work with the truck. It's not, oh, look at my bright red wheels on my red truck. It's just, I've got some nice gunmetal wheels that suit the truck. So there's our colours. Exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to this. I'm getting really excited. I went down to my local hobby shop and got these yesterday. RC Hobbies are on at Lonsdale. He's on Facebook. I tag him with stuffs. Good bloke. Went and seen Scotty down there. Scotty always looks after me. He should. I go there enough. Anyway, so we've got the colour. We know what body's going on it. Tony, I feel really bad, mate. Every time you ask me for an update on that micro crawler, I say, I really should. I'll tell you what, between this live feed and the next one, I promise you, I will make progress on that truck. I will. Honestly, I forget about it. Because it's so small and I can just put it back in the little box and sit it aside or something, I forget it's there. That's why I haven't done anything with it. But that's a promise to you, Tony. I will make sure between this live feed and the next one that progress will be made. Okay, Neil, what micro do you have? I have the box right here. Don't tell Tony though, because I haven't done anything on it. I have. I'll hold this so that nothing falls out of it. This is what I'm building, Neil. I say building. This is what I've started to build, and then I forget. Work in progress. That's what it is, isn't it, Tony? So that's what I'm building. I'll show you where it's at. I mean, you're going to be disappointed with me because I've done nothing else since last time. I'll take the body off. If I remember how to do this without breaking it. I feel like I'm going to break this thing all the time because it's so small. Right, so here is the chassis. I've got to do the shocks. That's next on my list. Do the shocks. So here's the chassis. Tiny little fella, isn't it? There's the body. Alright, give you a rough idea. I'm not going to worry about clipping it on. There's the little... I love these Pajeros. They're cool. This is going to be yellow, black. It's just... I think that's going to look really cool. So that's where I'm at with that, Tony. If you remember a few live feeds ago, I showed you the exact same thing. But I've promised now, so I'll get off my butt and I'll make progress on this truck. I tell you what, after this live feed, I'm going to jump on rcmart.com and I'm going to order the electrics for the truck. I'll order the motor, the micro SC. I don't know what control I'm going to use with it. I've got no idea. And I tell you what, actually, I might even order the little light kit that comes with it. Tony's going to get one of these before I finish. You probably will. Look, I recommend these. RC Mart have these trucks for. I may not be 100% correct with the price, so if anyone knows better, let the people know, because I can't remember all this stuff. If I remember correctly, you can buy an Orlando kit. These don't come RTR. You can buy an Orlando kit off RC Mart for $57 US. If you spend, I think it's about $85 US, you can get the kit with the motor and the micro ESC. Go that option. I should have went that option. I didn't even think about it. I just said, ooh, micro crawler. Sold. So, and yes, they do make a Jeep with these, and they do make an F-150 with these. And because it's a 132 scale, the world of opportunity for what bodies you can put on it, massive. There's so many model cars out there, the 132 scale or 135 that'll fit, or you can make work. World's your oyster. So you've got 101 bazillion choices for what body you want to run on your Orlando. I am excited to make this work, and once I do get it going, I want to build a little track for it. I want to get like an old door, and I'll put some legs on it, and on top of that, I'm going to make a crawler course. That's the plan. If it takes anywhere near as long as it did for me to build this thing, well, it could be next year by the time you see it. So anyway, that's that. We're getting a little sidetracked here. Now, there was something else before I start building. Actually, I'll put it to you guys because this is your group too. Should I start putting together the links, titanium link set for the SCX-10, or should I tell you, yes, Johnny, it'll be ready in 2040, and I'll be an old man. Should I, well, Tony wants the bumper. I forgot about the bumper. How did I do that? Well, before anything else, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, jeez, this truck's heavy. There you go, guys. Get your fix now while you can. Get your fix. Smash that like button if you like seeing the bumper. Huh? Yeah. Oh, Ryan wants in. Just wait there, Ryan. Everyone's looking at the bumper and then I'll add you, okay? Check out that bad boy. Yeah. Now, something else I think I've decided to do. I'm going to ditch this winch. I'm going to add you in a second, Ryan. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to ditch this winch. Why? Because Yeah Racing make a winch with twin motors. Power. So, I'm going to put a twin motor winch on this bad boy. Okay? So it's going to be a little while before you see the winch in action, but I can't help myself. I have to have a twin motor winch. So that's that. I'm now going to sit this out of the way so we've got some room. Then I'm going to add Ryan, and we're all going to have fun. Have you seen the back bumper? Huh? I know you guys like a good rear end. Check out that one. Right. That truck is ridiculously heavy. Right. Should I add Ryan? What do you reckon? We're getting some... I'm loving these faces and likes, and this is awesome stuff, fellas. You guys are just... You're rocking it. Right. Time to add Ryan. Bring Ryan on camera. Yes, please, face. See how this works out. Come on, Ryan. Accept it. Hit that button. The people want to see you. Slinky!
Hello!
Hello! Ryan Williams has joined the live feed.
Remember, it's Ryan Williams.
Ryan Williamer. So, Ryan's here, everyone. Everyone say hello to Ryan. Give him a big wave. And why are we getting angry faces?
Oh, look at all the angry faces.
Come on now, people. Be nice. Maybe they're just angry because I put the bumper away.
Maybe.
You're so excited about it. Neil says no fans allowed.
It's on. Can you hear it?
Not yet. So
good.
See how it goes. Jason Hoy's joined us. Boy Fab in the house. Right. So I don't know how much you've watched of this, Ryan. How much have you seen?
About a minute and a half.
Right. So you've no idea. Actually, you do know some of this stuff. Ryan Bumper Williams. You're going to get some nicknames from him. Okay, so I'll do a really quick recap. Right. The body we've picked for the SCX-10, the Samex SCX-10, which is here, is a 93 F-150 from J Concepts. It's going to be 3 colours. First colour, white. Second colour, black. That's the main colour. Third colour, blue. So we're going to have a black body, big white along the sides. I'm thinking possibly blue pinstripe, about yay big, all around the sides. What do you think?
I think it'll look fantastic if it wasn't on a Ford.
Oh, Ryan. So that's what we've got for that. Right. Okay. I should tell people how they can enter the prize, shouldn't I? The competition for prizes. Do you think? Okay, everyone. A, do you want to hear how to enter the competition so you can win yourself some prizes? Or B, do we start working on the Samex SCX-10? You let me know.
I say you do half the SCX-10 and then do the prizes, or the way to get the prizes.
Or C, do we do half the SCX-10, the prizes, and then the other half of the SCX-10? Jason's picked C already. Ooh,
that was quick.
Johnny says A, B. Johnny, you can only pick one, mate. Tony's put something there that I can't see because it's probably some silly iPhone thing. Oh, wow, this is difficult. D? There is no D.
It's kind of looking like the old little weird joke. It's kind of seeming like an A and B conversation. So maybe we need to see ourselves out of it.
I'll tell you what I'll do first. Look, I've got some Traxxas rod ends. We need to use these with these. Can't wait to put these on. Okay. I'm going to get No, they're high clearance links. The bottom ones are bent to give you more clearance underneath the middle of your truck. Yeah. So your upper links are straight. Your lower links are bent. So they go on your truck this way, right? Start the truck and talk about the comp as you go. Dennis says song and dance. No,
that was last night.
No any good songs to you, Ryan? Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll start screwing some ball ends onto the links, and I'll get into the details of the competition. Who's excited about the competition? Hey, smash some likes if you're excited about that, because I am, and I can't enter. That'd be a bit wrong, wouldn't it? How did Johnny win the competition? That's rigged. I've got an answer here somewhere and I can't find it. I'll have to use this. Oh, the boys are smashing likes now. Okay, so little background. Oh, now we can all hear the fan. Sit forwards. It muffled it.
What?
It muffled it.
Muffled what?
The fan.
Oh, it is under the desk.
I hate even saying to you about it, mate, because I know you get a bit sensitive about the fan.
See, even Dennis knows. It's cold down here.
Ryan, what's your mum's name?
Huh?
What's your mum's name? First name. What's your mum's name?
Mama Slinky?
No, what's your mum's first name? I bet you I can guess what it is, and I'll tell you why in a second.
Yeah, there you go, Miss Williams.
Is it Cindy?
Well, yeah, you probably seen her share the post.
No, she just tried to join the video. And the reason I asked, because that name popped up a couple of feeds ago, trying to join the video. I'm thinking, who's trying to join the live feed? We've already got me and Ryan on it.
No, that's that's her Facebook savviness there.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you watching, Cindy, if you're with us.
Mom, just click on the video to watch it.
Okay, so I've started putting some ends on the links. For those wondering, right, these links have little holes in the ends, right? And I've seen people before say, "Why have they got holes in the ends?" So that you can sit your little driver in there, you can hold it, and screw it on. That's why they're there. Okay, so how do you enter the competition? What are you doing?
Neil, I'm working on my D90. Still.
What are you doing?
I'm going to finish the little bit of light stuff and get her plugged in, see if she works.
Right. Okay, so how do you enter the competition? Well, I wanted to make this competition completely different to the other competitions I see on Facebook. Cindy Williams wants to be in your video.
She's still trying to do it.
So I wanted this competition to be different. We've all seen I'll post your picture. Verge has joined us. Thanks for joining, Verge. We've all seen the post your picture, get likes, and that sort of nonsense. That's just too done, right? And we've all seen the random name generator. That's boring. We've all seen the post a picture, get a number, we'll put that in the generator. That's also boring. So what we're going to do is, you guys are going to have to work for it. To enter this competition, you need to like 2 pages, and for good reason. There's more, so just bear with me. You need to like the Year Racing page. You need to like the RC Mart page. Why? They supply the prizes for the competition. Pretty good reason, yeah? Also, now here's the big part. I'm going to give you guys between 2 and 3 weeks. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to give you guys between 2 and 3 weeks to make a body for your RC. Now, before you panic, right? The body is to be made out of card. Yeah. The body is to be made out of cardboard. You can hot glue it. You can sticky tape it. You can screw it together if you're good enough. Whatever it takes to hold it together doesn't matter. Now, these bodies aren't about being professional. It's not going to be who has the best body wins. This is where it's different. I'm not picking the winner. One of my associates from RC Mart is going to pick the winner. I would instruct him to pick a winner based on creativity, just a little bit of being out there, right? And this is why I'm going to give you guys like 3 weeks, because we've all got cardboard boxes laying around. Literally, all you got to do is stick your truck on it sideways, you've got your wheelbase. This doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to see how funny, how clever, how witty you guys can be with some cardboard, some sticky tape, some glue. Make a truck. That's how you enter the competition. So we're going to have a post where you guys post up. What do you think, Ryan? 1, 2, or 3 pictures of each person's truck, like body. Say 3 pictures.
Front view, side view, and rear view.
All right. So we'll do. This is an example. 1 picture with your truck like this. You can hold it. That's optional. You can sit it on your desk, whatever. 1 picture of your truck like this. 1 picture of your truck like this. 1 picture of your truck like this. 3 pictures. I might even get you guys to PM me the pictures. Then I can save them in the folders. We'll work all that out. So 3 pictures of a cardboard body that you make yourself, like Year Racing, like RC Mart page. Bam. That's how you enter the competition. To win one of the Orlando crawlers, I've got the stuff over there, but bear with me. Second prize, this, plus some decals. I will also include some BCRC decals. We got decals for days here with all the prizes. Did you die, Ryan? Oh no, he's back.
No, my mom was texting me.
Cindy. Is she saying, Ryan, I keep trying to join the feed, mate, but no one will accept me.
How do you comment on your video?
Oh, down the bottom on the right-hand side, there should be a button there that's got the comment little picture thingy.
It's down in the middle.
Dunstan says, wait, do we need to mount the body on a chassis? Yes. Now, it doesn't matter if it's mounted with pins. It doesn't matter if it's mounted with sticky tape, as long as it's on there. This is where you got to be creative. So, and like I said, it's not best, prettiest truck wins. So if you build a truck and you think it looks crap, don't panic. You could still win. I want to make this competition fair for everyone, and I've thought about this for weeks. It's not easy. This is first prize. That's right. First prize, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Orlando 132 scale crawler. What do you think, Ryan? Good advertise? So that's
why I won't win it.
Where did I sit? Where did I sit the other one? Ugh. Up here. Too much crap in my garage. Third prize, RC Mart Fit Mat with decals. So I had all these plans of doing this build, and I've just made a mess of the desk everywhere. Johnny, damn it, now I've got to get a chassis together. Look, it doesn't have to be a truck that you can go and drive right away, right? I don't care if it's a mock-up chassis. Hell, if you can make a chassis out of cardboard and sit some diffs on it, I'll be impressed. It's just the competition is about being creative. That's what it's about. There's a lot of guys out there that might think, oh, I built this, but it looks crap, so I'm not going to show anyone. This whole competition is to stop people thinking you can't show people. I'm no expert. I just do what I think looks how it should and then go, here you go. What do you think? So don't be scared to post your stuff, even if you think it looks a bit crap.
I mean, guys, pop your bodies off your SCX-10s, off your TRXs, and just...
That's it.
There you go.
That's exactly right. And you guys might have fun with this. Like, you might build a crappy cardboard body. And then you might say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to take it for a run. I'm going to do a slow-mo crash and film it. Yeah.
Here's my new wheeling body, so that way I don't destroy my nice one.
There you go. So it's about, look, this group's a fun group to be. We've got so many great members that make this group so good. So this competition's about having a bit of fun. What do you think of the idea? Too bad if you don't like it, because that's what we're going with.
I mean, for the prizes, guys, I think it's worth it. You know, because you don't ever see anybody, and I'm not saying that you wouldn't work for something, but you never see any contests out there. You know, let's actually do something to win something, not just post a pic, and if you get the most likes, here you go, you win in Orlando.
Yep, exactly right. I mean, there's people out there with big fancy cameras and can take really fancy pictures, and it's too easy for one guy to dominate because he's got $1,000 camera and he knows how to use every aspect of Photoshop.
Hey, I'll be right back. I got to go explain to my mom something.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ryan is taking a quick break to explain to his mom something about technology. I've got to say, and I was saying this to Sarge earlier, I've got to say, it's bloody awesome that Ryan's mum and dad will come and watch these feeds. Let's give Ryan's mum and dad some likes, everyone, because that's bloody cool, I reckon. Now, Neil, I've just seen you write, I won't win, but I want to. How do you know? With this competition, everyone has a chance at winning, and that's the whole idea. I don't want anyone to think, I won't win, there's no point in me entering. So have a crack at it, mate. You never know. Dennis has just said that Ryan's mum and dad are awesome people, and I got to say, mate, I agree. I should, because apparently Ryan's dad's now my new dad because I'm his new son after last night's feed. Don't say anything to Ryan, though. He gets sensitive about it. Right, so what I'm doing, I'm putting the rod ends on. I know it's not hugely spectacular, exciting stuff, but once I smash through these, which is going pretty quick, once I smash through these, then I can look at putting some of these bad boys on the truck, and that's the exciting part. The truck is getting bloody close to being a runner. I'm going to show you. I'll tell you one. Really? Hey.
I have Miss Slinky contacting Mama Slinky to teach her how to watch this.
I was just saying to everyone how awesome it is that your mum and dad watch these things.
Yeah. It is pretty funny.
We got a lot of people. We had a lot of people smashing all the likes and stuff for your mum and dad. Yeah, true.
They are, and it's nice to know, proud supporters of Slinky.
Why wouldn't they be?
No, I know.
Because you're a dude, this doesn't mean they shouldn't support you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, they got a new son, so they should be happy.
Hey, they scored well. What a new son, eh? Oh, that's me, everyone. If you didn't see the feed last night, you'd have to go back and watch it. Melissa Williams is watching.
Uh-oh.
So if anyone wants one of those T-shirts Ryan was saying that she can make, just Asking her why she's here. There'll be some abuse after this live feed. Did you sell
You're
a bunch
gonna
of
no,
t-shirts, Ryan?
you're gonna get in trouble.
Now, I was saying to Melissa earlier that she should make some t-shirts because she does a bloody good job. You do, Melissa. It's true. She probably just left. So, James is watching. Man, we've got like 15, according to mine, we've got 15 people sitting here watching this. That's awesome stuff, guys. That's bloody awesome. Thank you for being here. Is there anything you guys want to recap on?
Can you start over?
Congrats on the new pet human. What new pet human? Neil has confused me now. Congrats on the new pet human. You sending me something in the mail, Neil?
I don't understand.
Yeah, you've lost that one, mate. Look, and as always, guys, you can share this feed if you like. If you think anyone in your friends list or groups would like to watch the sort of nonsense that goes on here, give her a share. We like. Neil said you had a son. No.
No.
No. What happened was, Neil, was Ryan's dad last night on Ryan's feed was saying that he had a new son, and that was me, because I said that Ryan should take his old man out rock crawling. Now, when I say old man, I'm not saying he's an old man. Any Aussie that's watching now will know that when you say old man, you mean your dad, right? So I'm making progress here, guys. I've got some links smashed out here with some rod ends on it, which is lovely. I'm excited. I'm always excited lately, which is good. Have you guys got any questions while you're sitting there and I'm doing this? And Ryan's, what are you doing, Ryan? I know you said you're working on the D90, but anything in particular? Oh, yep. Ooh, that's everyone. That's pretty right there. Jason's just said old, not old. Now, Ryan actually said that to me earlier, Jason, and I said, meh, we said it old. We don't worry about hurt people's feelings. Nah, we just go for the throat.
Dang, anyway.
Right. Now, I've got to say, Ryan, I really have to say, Samik's putting these little holes in the links so that you can put your little dealie in there. Bloody brilliant.
Your little dealie. Why do you want to put your little dealie in?
The dealie and the thingo there. Now these are for those that don't know. These are Samix titanium links that are going on the Samix SCX10, and they is pretty. So I'm just screwing the rod ends on. You will need Traxxas rod ends for these bad boys. 5347s, 2 packs. Now you can use the Traxxas ball ends dealies. Neil, you can use the Traxxas dealies, or the Samix fancy dealies. I'm winning. I've got 3 links to go. 4 links. Someone else just tried to join the video. Guys, we can only do... Jason, how much of that build have you actually done?
As far as what?
Well, I don't know. I didn't ask the question. The dealie attaches to the thingamabobs. Yes, it does, Neil. And the thingamabobs attaches to the whatchamacallit, right? We've got plenty of those sayings down here, mate. Don't you worry about that. I'm through one of these packets already. Right, I'm now opening the second packet of ball ends. Well, I've done some links, right? I've been busy. Right, cutting open the second packet. If any of you guys got some questions, feel free. If you've got any thoughts on the competition and how you got to enter, let me know. I put a lot of thought into this. I had members messaging me that I'd gone to and said, "Got any good ideas? Let's brainstorm a bit, see what you can come up with." Chris Leach come up with a tracker that we're probably going to use in a different type of competition. So that'll be used, Chris. It's not easy thinking up something fresh. Really not. I'm winning. I'm working up a sweat here, man.
Dennis, no, I didn't build all the chassis.
No, the chassis came assembled, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which is cool. Sometimes I like just putting a battery in a mate and driving it. That's why I got the Bronco how I did.
I mounted the wheels and tires. Does that count?
Well, and you took the old ones off.
Hey, I mounted those whenever they first came.
I was going to say something. Well, Johnny said, when are you sending the 8x8? Where am I sending it, Johnny? Do you know how many people ask me to send them that truck? Tony asks me every single day, mate, when are you sending me some of your RCs? Someone else comments on like a picture of mine and says, "Oh man, I'd love that truck." And Tony's like Jack Russell. No, that's my truck. Jason says he's just poking fun, Ryan. It's turning out great. Credit
Yeah, I
where
know.
it's due. That interior.
Yeah, there we go. I painted the interior.
Yep. The interior looks awesome. Bloody awesome, Ryan. You should be proud of that. I'm going to measure each one of these when it's finished to make sure that they're all the right same lengths and dealies too. There's a top tip, because if you put your truck together and one of your axles is sitting a bit, you've got it wrong. They're not supposed to crab everywhere.
Danny Johnson, the lover of all D90s, is watching.
I didn't see him join. Thanks for being here, Danny. For anyone that's here and I haven't said hello to, thanks for being here, because it doesn't show me all of them. And I apologise for that. That's not my fault, it's Facebook's. I'm winning, Ryan. I've got 2 links to go, man. Oh, and my hand's starting to hurt. Johnny, now would be a great time to say something about Punisher. I've got to get some stuff about some Punisher stuff, Dennis, and I've got my winch ready to go for Punisher stuff. I've just got to get my stuff here so I can go out and test it out. What I do want to do, Dennis, is I want to put a winch back on my 8x8, throw some Punisher bloody winch line on there, and really test it out. That truck weighs 17 kilos, which is 37 point something or rather pounds. So I want to test the winch line massively. If that truck won't break it, none of your trucks will break it. See Danny's comments. Thanks for being here, buddy. Ryan, have you sent that box yet? Has Dennis got time to get you some winch line?
I was going to go to the thing tomorrow and send it, and I got to work in the morning.
Worst case, you could send it next week. Is that possible? I'm just spitballing ideas. Maybe that's something you two can have a chat about and see if you come up with something. Neil, going to need the twin motor for the 8x8. Sorry, what, Ryan?
Nothing, you're good.
Neil says going to need twin motor for the 8x8. Nah, one, there's not enough room. I've got so much crap in that truck. If I wanted to put a second motor in it, it'd just have to sit in the back of the tray, not wide up to anything. There's not enough room, Neil. Up to you, Ryan. Up to you what you want to do, mate. We'll work something.
Well, if I make you wait any longer, I might as well just bring it all with me.
Don't say, oh, your mum just sent me a friend request, Ryan.
Oh, man.
I guess she should be friends with a new son and everything, shouldn't she?
Yeah, that's true.
Send him a slingshot rope too. Send me everything. I will put it through its paces. Actually, those slingshot ropes would be brilliant for the CCO1 and stuff like that. Good scale funds. I'm on the last link, everyone. Sorry, this has been a bit boring. I probably should have done some of these before I started the feed. But it's like 39 degrees today outside. Slinky's got a number plate, doodah. Have you got a light in that number plate holder? Did they give you the option for that?
No option.
Oh, my hand's killing me, man.
Neil, the slingshot rope, Neil, is it's kind of like a winch in itself, but you don't have to wait to reel it in or out. It's got a little hook on the end.
Snatch strap.
Yeah, you go out, hook it up to something, and man, you would be blown away at how it actually pulls you up some obstacles.
It's a bungee recovery rope, says Jason May. Right. What I should have done was should have used one of these in the end of here, and then you can just turn this around, right? Instead of using your fingers and doing this and putting all the pressure on the inside of your finger, top tip. But anyway, I'm done now. I've put myself through the pain for your entertainment. Eyes done. What winch should do on the 8x8? I can't remember what I used to have on it. Now, something with a ridiculous, I think it was an 8th scale winch that I had hidden underneath the cab, and the wire came straight out through the big bash plate on the front. That seemed to work. You got to remember too, though, with a winch, it's never just pulling all of the weight of the vehicle if you're winching properly. Whenever you winch, have a little bit of throttle at least on so that your tyres can grip and help push while your winch pulls. Top tip. What do you think of that, Ryan? That was good. Here we go. Meh. So, Ryan, what did you think about today's top tip? Meh. Right. Time for some bulbs. Don't be dirty, Ryan. Don't be dirty. So what's everyone at home doing? And actually, Dennis just put out an absolute corker there about the scale snatch block. They're bloody handy. You'd be surprised the difference it makes. The first ball is in. I'm just going to keep plugging away with these. And then I'll bring the truck up here and we'll see if we can't mute some of these.
Got to have that snatch block.
Yep. How did I get into RC, said Adam. Actually, Ryan, you can answer that first while I keep doing some of these and then I'll answer it.
I think he was asking you.
Yes, but you can answer it as well. What got you into RC?
For me, years ago, my dad and I were going to get an RC car, and it ended up not happening, which is fine and dandy. And all of a sudden, one day, about 2.5 years ago, I think it's been now, I was like, I'm going to go get a freaking RC car. And I went and got an ECX Torment stadium truck, 2-wheel drive. Loved it to death.
I'm joking.
I had no idea. I had no idea about crawlers. But when I met a couple people and the hobby shop people were telling me about different Facebook pages and this and that, I started seeing crawlers. So it immediately piqued my interest. I went off and bought a deadbolt. Loved it. And it just went from there. I traded it off for something. I ended up with a sawback. I ended up with another SCX-10. And then Miss Slinky surprised me with the 10-2 when it came out.
Really?
And now I'm sitting here still tinkering on the D90, which is my now, yes, only 2 RC trucks, which I am perfectly happy with. I was content with one, but it is very nice to have another one.
Options are good. Options are really good. Scotty's joined us. Thanks for joining, Scott. I wasn't ignoring you, mate. I was just letting Ryan say his piece. Johnny sent me a link to some winches. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that, mate. Misty's joined us. Thanks for joining, Misty. Tony's blaming me for something. Oh, he's blaming me for for getting into RCs because I keep showing Tony the fun side of RC and he has to keep buying more. Tony actually messaged me earlier and said, "What do you think about the price on this TRX4?" So Tony's shopping, and it's my fault. Neil wants to see
Here you
the
go,
defender
Neil.
body. I missed a link. That's parody right there. That's real parody.
And then a little inside shot.
I love that interior. Oscar also blames me and his uncle Reese. Reese and I had fallen, and then we took Oscar with us, and then before you knew it, sorry, Oscar. I'm not. You weren't here, Brian. Oscar's the young fella that brought the Unimog today.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So I was saying earlier, what's cool is I still get to see the truck. That's cool. Right.
So
So
I'm
now,
assuming he's local to you. You're not shipping it?
yeah, no. Oscar's about 20, 25 minutes down the road.
Awesome.
Yeah. So he's ready to go crawling. He's like, John A, when are we going out with it? He's like, mate, not
Well,
when
that's
it's 31
perfect.
degrees.
That's perfect then. Oscar, whenever I'm over there in May, we all three need to go wheeling.
Bingo. What do you reckon about that, Oscar? Neil, it's actually the extra speed D90. It's not a RC4 driver. Right, so I'm still putting these bowl ends in. I'm getting there though, I'm winning. I did actually find a link here that I hadn't put the ends on, so I had to do that first. As for how did I get into RC, one of my old mates used to drive RC stuff everywhere, and I met him through a car cruise club. I used to have lots of old cars. Some of you guys have probably seen them on my Facebook. At the time when I joined this car club, I had a 1974 ZG Ford Fairlane. It's a couch on wheels. If you don't know what it is, it's a couch on wheels. Beautiful car. Anyway, I met this bloke through the car club and we became pretty good mates. And then he was into drifters and stuff like that. So I bought a cheap HSP drifter and I tinkered with that a bit. And then he bought a crawler. So then I bought a crawler. And that's where it started. My first crawler was a HBX Rockfighter, which I bought as a box of pieces. Then I transformed it. Into. It's too far away. I've still got it. I transformed it into that junky home-built chassis thing I showed on here a little while back. And that's how I got into it. I turned my cheap compy style rock crawler into a bit of a scaler. I was hooked, man. The more I Google stuff and the more I YouTube, the more it's like, oh, I want that truck. Oh, I want that truck. Like the Cross RC stuff. I remember seeing the Cross RC stuff ages ago, and I looked at the price, and it was like that was way out of. There's no chance I was going to have one of those trucks. I was in a great financial spot. It was like, that's the stuff that dreams are made of. And then stuff turns around, you know. I start earning some more money, get the better position, and I get to the point where I've got 20 bloody RCs sitting, you know. I don't know. It's nice to get yourself in a spot where you can say, that truck's cheap, or I really like that, I'm just going to buy it. Get up and say that. Amazing how loud the fan is, says Dennis.
I can't believe you guys are all of a sudden hearing that. Oh.
All you got to do is turn it off. Actually, try sitting it like 6 foot that way. Is that the wall side or is that the wall side?
It's
Turk's joined us. Thanks for joining, Turk.
It is under the desk. Like.
So here's my guess. What's happening is it's under your desk blowing straight towards you, which is actually coming up this way and forwards into your phone. Zach's here too. Thanks for joining, Zach. I didn't know you were here, mate. Sorry about that.
You guys kill me with this thing.
Right. Exciting news. Hang on a minute. There's one left. Premature there. A little premature. I've got one link to go, and then they're all ready to put on the truck. Yay!
I'm gonna freeze to death now.
It's hot in here, dude. I've got a fan. I've got a fan sitting right here. Can you hear it? Can anyone hear my fan?
Whatever.
No? No one can hear my fan? Neil says, mics are super sensitive. So is Ryan. Sorry. I had to do it. The opportunity was there. I had to say it. He's one of those sensitive Americans. So, Ryan, what else do you have to do with your truck so that it is to the point where you can drive it, wheel it, photography it, video it?
Well, technically, nothing.
What are you waiting for?
But I am not taking this outside until the doors, the bumper, and all that stuff is here and on.
Oh, those bloody tube doors that no one likes. Here we go. Now
And when it's above freezing.
Watch the comments blow up now because I said I don't like the tube doors.
Everybody liked them, but you.
Is he taking the D90 down under? Dennis, I suggested Ryan bring both of his trucks. Third prize, everyone, third prize. Right, I'm going to move some of this stuff now so I can bring this truck over here so we can actually put some of these links on the truck. Brian's watching. Another Brian. Oh, hang on. Brian was here before. He must have went and then come back. Dennis says tube doors rock. Dennis, really? You don't help me, man. Come on. Come on.
Hey, I have a question. And Johnny, this is for you and everybody else, too. So I showed you. I did get the license plates.
Right.
Besides the
no,
rear
Ryan, it's back to front.
So besides the back, now I have another one.
Yep. Right.
Do you think this should go anywhere?
Hold it right up next to the front grille. Pretty big, isn't it? I think, Ryan, you need to wait till your bumper's here. That number plate needs to be on. That number plate needs to be on the bumper, if anywhere. Yeah, on the bumper, on the garage wall, says Turk. No, because your cage blocks it.
True.
That wouldn't be road. That wouldn't be road legal. It doesn't look bad up there. You're gonna have to wait till you got your bumper, mate. I think. Seeing it where you're holding it now, it looks a better size. Austin's joined us. Chris Leach has come back. Well done, Chris. Woo! Everyone say hello to Chris and Austin. I think once you've got your bumper, that you're going to have to show everyone because we've got some bumper fanatics in the audience.
Yeah, so you mean I get to show a bumper? Oh, crap.
We're keen to see your bumper. Is it there yet? Have you got it yet? Where is it? Where's your bumper? I want to see your bumper. Neil says, get a light bar on that thing. Chris has finished driving, so he's with us now. Now it's saying Oscar's joined, so I assume he left and came back.
I don't know if I want a light bar on it.
Now, if it was mine, and I'm possibly thinking about getting a D90, like a little one.
Oh man!
If it was mine, I wouldn't put a new style light bar on it. I would put old school style driving lights on it. They're like the singular globes. I've got some here somewhere. I've got some. Anyway, I would put singular style ones on it because that's old school. And I know that's like a 2010 model Land Rover, but it's a what's the word I'm looking for, Ryan? It's a tribute to the old school Land Rover.
No, I hear you. I know what you're talking about.
Right. So these are the pieces I don't need, as far as I'm aware. Don't throw parts out like this, or don't lose them. Right. Don't lose parts like this because you may actually need them. Okay. Washers are much the same. Don't just throw washers away because you might need them. Right. Right. So I'm cleaning up my little space here. Are you winning over there, kiddo, or what?
What?
Are you winning over there or what?
Yeah, I'm
Zach
trying
says, Zach says the light bar will take away from the look. I reckon too. Ryan may have his D90 working before the micro. To be fair, right, the screws I'm dealing with are this. I like this. Right? They're like this bloody small. All right. Anyone can do up a big screw, Tony. Anyway, so I'm going to move this stuff out the way. These are all the linky dinkies now, with their rod ends and fancy titanium ball ends and such. Samex, go check them out. I'm so pumped to put these on the truck. You've got no idea. Right. Speaking of the truck, for those that haven't seen it, this is the, what I'm calling, hold it up this way so the name's right, the Samex SCX10. Yes, I know the name's back to front. I can't change them. So this is the Samex SCX10 with all the greeny good bits. Tony says I need a team mechanic. Are you going to pay for him, Tony? Right, so this is where we're at. I am waiting on. I forgot to order a second set of these legs. I'm waiting on a pair of those to turn up. I think I'm going to put the electrics in this box down here. There is an option to put it on one of these sides here, but I think I'm going to go down here. So I'm waiting on the two legs to turn up, and then I'll put the other one of these on, which are awesome. They look really pretty. I've also got coming some green drive shafts. I'm excited about that. I've also got coming, I couldn't help myself, I bought another battery tray, a green one. So I've got a green battery tray coming, I've got green drive shafts coming, I've got the body coming, I've got the body coming with the paint here. The only thing I'm undecided on
I'm driving.
It's funny, you know, I try and keep these live feeds pretty PG, and every time you do something, I just want to swear at you. So at least
everybody's
awesome.
Everybody's asking how to drive it.
It drives. Dennis, silver, gunmetal, red, green, orange, and black. They're the colours. That varies. I think more of the SCX10, the original stuff, was different colours, whereas the new stuff is more so the black with the gold style, or black with the silver edging. But that's generally what sort of colour options you've got. Lots to choose from. Go and look at samex.com, rcsamex.com. It's some awesome gear, seriously. Right. Now I'm going to whip the wheels off this thing. If you guys have got any suggestions for some nice, tidy wheels that, one, will suit a 93 F-150, that's going to be these colours, for those that haven't seen it. If you've got a good suggestion for some wheels that are going to look nice, let me know.
Neil, it's all extra speed. It's a 275 millimeter wheelbase it's made for this body, or anything that's 275, I guess, really.
It is party. Right, I'm going to whip these wheels off. Yes, Dennis, 1.9s. Look, I'm going to show you something, right? I bought some RC stuff the other day because it was cheap. When I say it was cheap, I mean it was cheap, right? You can insert your own swear word into that little blank there. One of my good mates, Benny, lives just down the road. We always wheel and deal, right? When I said earlier about I sold that blue trail and then got it back, and it was from Benny. Anyway, I messaged Benny and said, mate, you got any crawler stuff kicking about? Because I always like buying odd little sods and pieces because they're handy to have laying around. Then he's like, look, I got some stuff here. I'll send you some pictures and we'll work something out. Anyway, I went down there and Benny's got crap everywhere. And I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take all of it, Benny. Among the crap, I won't say it wasn't crap, like one stuff was probably the word I'm looking for. Bam! Look at these things. I thought about putting these on the truck, Dennis. 2.2s. I was going to stretch some 1.9s over them. but I'm not sold. These require, because they're 2.2s with a big hole in the centre, so there's a big hole in there and a big hole. Because they've got a big hole, they require a special hex, which will fit in this. The special hex isn't that wide. I'm sure you could probably go and buy ones, but I don't think I'll go with these anyway. I think it'd be a bit wanky. Just saying. So, at the moment, these are just sitting up in the tray of the 8x8. I don't know what I'll do with these yet. I'm sure at some stage you're going to do a 2.2 build, because all I generally do with 2.2s is bag them when people put them on 1.9 truck. So if you look, I better do a build one day with some 2.2s, and now I've got some sitting there. What I'll suggest with, actually, no, look, if you want to drop a link here, drop it. If you want to drop a name here, drop it. Zach wants those wheels and tyres. You really want them? You can work something out if you want them. I don't know what the post's going to be like, though, man. Like, Dunstan wants to know what radio you're using, Ryan.
Spectrum DX4C.
DX4C, Dunstan. So they're the wheels that are on the SCX10 now. They're alloy wheels. They're okay, but the truck's so pretty. I've got to have better looking wheels. No. So they're not going back on. I'm just going to whip these wheels off real quick. I've been saying that for the last half an hour. And then I'm going to start mounting some links on this bad boy. What are you doing now, Ron?
Shutting it back off after a little test run in the basement.
It's nice to see it move under its own power. That's probably one of the best things about RC stuff, especially like not so much with like something like this Samex build. I mean, I know it's going to work. It worked before. All I've done is replace parts with fancier parts. So it's going to work. I did rebuild the gearbox, which was pretty well overdue. So it's smoother, quieter. But when you do a build and it's a bit of custom or it's something you're not used to or whatever else, when you first see that thing start driving by itself, massive deal. Massive. Like that cross truck. You know, it was a kit. It wasn't a hugely custom build or anything. But I think because I had so much love for the truck before I built it, watching it move for the first time, just the best thing ever. That's why I did that little video of it driving out of the bedroom. It's cool stuff.
It is very rewarding.
I
was agreeing with Zach that it is very rewarding.
It is. It's funny how silly little trucks, I won't say toy trucks because they're not toys. I mean, we're all going to argue that point till we're blue in the face. These silly little trucks can bring so much emotion out of you. You can be so pissed off with one if something doesn't work properly. Then you fix it, and all of a sudden it's your best friend again. Oh, you good old truck! I knew you'd come right. Whereas 5 minutes ago you're like, you stupid piece of.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think it was. I can't remember if it was said on the feed last night or if that was this conversation afterwards between the three of us over here. But, you know, you see a lot of people out there beating up their trucks, breaking stuff every day. You know, I got a lot of buddies around here that give me crap about how much I baby my stuff, and I do it for a reason. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out every time and break $50 in parts and have to turn around and buy $50 in parts and then put it on, go back out the next day, break another $50. So, you know, just take care of it.
Do you want to know when the last time was that I broke something on one of my trucks? Except for, this doesn't count, except for the AS and the Unimog. That was just stupidity, that wasn't, you know, I forgot that, anyway. But do you want to know the last time I actually broke something on one of my trucks? You don't want to know?
Never.
I honestly can't remember. I think the last time something actually broke on one of my trucks was when my custom-built HBX turned scaler with a Dodge body on it and a camper on it. I think most of you guys have seen those pictures. Got hit by a mountain bike. And that wasn't my fault. If your crawler gets hit by a mountain bike, something's going to go poof. Generally speaking, something's going to give. Right. Samex are nice enough to include some screws. Now, if I'm smart enough, I think one of these is for the front forelink, one's for the back forelink, and one is for the steering arm up the front where the two are. I think. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm going to try and put the steering links on. I'm just going to guess it because I should have looked at pictures and such, but how hard can it be? I'll see if I can bolt these on, and I'll see if it's correct. And if it's not, I'll cry a little bit. What do you reckon? I also have to twist that half turn. Right. So here's the question.
Johnny, I agree with that.
Yeah, look, I do too, Johnny. Like, I've got a cheap little shitbox runaround car, and I don't care that it's cheap. It does the job. Man, it's dirty in there. I've got to clean that car. I just get in and go, oh, she'll be right. I'll clean her on the weekend. That weekend, never go.
Yep. Oh, it's trash day today. I'll grab the trash out before I set the trash can down at the curb. Nope, didn't do it.
I've done that like probably 4 times. I'll be like, oh, the rubbish bins is like out the front. It makes sense just to grab the rubbish from the car and put it in the bin. And then a 2-second little fluster inside before you're about to walk out the door, idea's gone, you just jump in the car and go.
So true.
Well, you think about something funny you seen on TV last night, and then you jump in the car and you totally forget what you were doing. Now, I do have all the bolts that I've taken out of this truck sitting in here, so that should I need one for here, I've got it. I also have, in my little drawer here, a couple of packets of brand new bolts. So should I want to put some nice fancy ones, and I've already done that actually quite a lot on this truck already. If I see a spot where I want a nice shiny silver bolt instead of a black one, grab one, in she goes. Is that interesting, Ryan? You look riveted over there, mate.
I'm cold.
Oh, did you turn your heater off, did you?
I did.
Poor little bugger.
I know.
First screw's going in, ladies and gentlemen.
You're going to see me freeze to death.
Not sure if that's for that one. I'm thinking, yeah, it has to be. Has to be for that one, right? And this one should go with this one, should go with this one. This is guesswork. I probably should have looked at this properly before I did it. Once I get some of these in, I will show you guys what they look like. Not sure if that goes on top, Ryan.
I have a dumb question. What is a Maloo?
Piece of crap. You don't want one now. You think you do, but you don't.
In May, Oscar.
Yeah, he's coming down in May. What were the dates? Do you remember? I think.
The 9th through the 19th.
Yeah, Oscar, remember that. Try and keep in mind too. Yeah, you want a Falcon now? There you go. Yeah, you want an XR8 Falcon U. That's what you want. So Neil corrected himself. He realised he made an error and he corrected himself. Right, I'm still playing with which link goes in which spot, etc. So you're just going to have to bear with the boredom for a moment.
So who all's over there on your side of the ocean that's watching, Johnny? Oscar and
who else? Chris Leach is from Queensland, I believe. Jay's from Queensland. Who else on here is from Australia, mate? I must have cocked up here somewhere. I probably should have measured this. Measure stuff before you do it, guys. It's a must. do.
Adam is from there. I guess that's what he meant by me.
Yep, Adam's. Jake's actually in South Australia as well. Adam, I forget where you are, mate. Where is it? For all the people at home. I've definitely cocked up with the measurements on this somewhere.
Jason, I'll PM you that information. It's
So I
not
don't think I
cheap, but
made that
it's
list.
not as bad as I thought it was going to be either. Sorry, Johnny.
No, you're right, mate. You're right. I'm sort of half talking to myself, and this is what I do. I'll sit here and I'll talk to myself, and it's like, yeah, this is right, go like that, and then it's like, oh, you cocked it up.
Yes, he does talk to himself a lot.
Yep, Ryan and I had video calls, and I sit here halfway through just talking to myself while I'm tinkering. He's like, what did you say? Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, so Jake's in Adelaide too.
Yes, yep. Couldn't upload a pic of it in the feed. Not sure what you're trying to upload a pic of, Jono. Jason, if you go down under Adelaide, got to come to Adelaide. I guarantee you, when after Slinky's been here, he'll say to you, "You got to go to Adelaide." Great place. I mean,
I'm saying it now, Ryan. You've been there.
Yeah.
Johnny, how do you deal with the giant mutant spiders down there?
You let them inside. You just let them do whatever they want to do. That's how big they are. So,
Jake, man, we'll definitely make a post whenever I get over there. So if you all want to meet up,
we're gonna do a Slinky meet and greet.
I would be blown away and honored to meet all you guys that are over there.
We also have to keep in mind that Ryan is coming here on a vacation, and he will be here with his partner, so he can't spend every day just meeting and greeting people. Could you imagine the look on Melissa's face? Probably right now, if she's still watching. Dinner time for Tony. I'm just bugging around with links now. I'm looking where everything goes and making sure everything's going to line up. So, I mean, this is pretty boring stuff. I may actually just put some pictures on myself. Maybe just put some pictures on the page afterwards of what it looks like when it's done. Because I'm faffing about a bit here. I'm really not paying as much attention as I should. that's what
Neil. Neil, it's funny. That was one of the first things I ever said to Johnny was about all the death animals that live over there. But I have yet. He has barely been able to find a kangaroo and get a picture or video of it for me. So I'm almost.
Did I?
You did. You did. I said barely been able to. So I'm almost starting to think that these animals that are so mutant aren't really that common.
Oh, well, this is what amazes me, right? And I'm not taking the piss out of Americans, but you guys are pretty bad for it. Right? You all assume that everything in Australia wants to kill you, and it doesn't. It's not like we have spiders this big knocking on the front door saying, "Give me your wallet."
I agree with Dennis.
If I were to put you in a boxing match, I'd have to try and hunt down a big red for you. He would kick your ass. Excuse my French.
I don't even care if I get my butt kicked. It would just be the fact of I boxed a kangaroo. I come back to work and the guys would be like, "Why you got black eyes and broken arms?" Because a kangaroo kicked my ass.
And boy, was he tough. I've removed a link. I've achieved something. I will be honest here, lads. It is bloody hot in this garage. Wish I was sitting over there in your cold garage with a heater. That's a lie. That's a lie. Right. I'm beginning to attach a link. So I am achieving stuff here. I know I've fizzled off a bit compared to what I was on at the start of the feed. I've said all the exciting stuff. Now I'm at a point where I'm trying to concentrate, and it's just Concentrating and talking and all this stuff at the same time just doesn't work in my brain sometimes. But I am making progress. Ooh, that's tight. There will be pictures of what I've done on the page later on my Instagram and all that stuff.
I guess it's a little warm over there today, Jake.
39 degrees. What's that in Fahrenheit, someone? About 1,000?
I think that's almost close to 100.
It's pretty hot. I walked outside. Actually, I was about to go outside earlier, and I looked out the window, and it's like, oh, sweet, there's a breeze out there. Yeah. I opened the door, and the breeze was hot. I was so disappointed. As soon as I opened the door, it was like, just heat. It was like, oh, screw this.
Now, what did you say? It's been a while since I've talked to you about that, but
Read Neil's comment.
I see Neil, yeah.
There you go. Oscar just said it's 41 degrees down the road where he is.
Whew.
Yeah, it's hot, man.
Yeah. Jason's saying it's 10. That's like, oh, what is that? Like negative 11 Celsius or something like that?
A little chilly.
Negative 8, something maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to learn all this, but
Zach's saying, how much for the old links? Oh, they're only lower links, Zach, and you probably wouldn't buy them. They're a bit shit, if I'm honest. They've been all right. They're lightweight and they're built like an I-beam, so they're reasonably strong. But they've had their day. If we work, I'll tell you what, Zach. If we work out something you want to buy those wheels, I'll throw you these links for free. That's how much they mean to me.
deals.
You can't be angry with me if they're shit, if they're free. Smarter than the average bear, boo-boo. Smarter than the average. Sorry?
Johnny, while everything's kind of quiet here, I'm going to sign off of here. I'm going to go jump up in bed a little early tonight since I got to work.
You're right, mate. I'm not far from buggering off anyway because it's getting ridiculously hot in this shit. Hot. I've got a big garage door sitting over there that's made out of tin, and the heat from outside hits that door, gets hotter, and comes inside. Lovely.
And the colder the ground gets
all I'm doing,
behind this wall. Did you hear me?
I just looked at my phone then. Yeah, I can hear you, but your mouth's not moving. It's like you were ventriloquist or what? Now it's moving.
No, I said the colder the ground gets behind this wall, the colder it gets down here.
I could do with some cold ground. It's bloody I don't like the heat. No worries, Chris. Thanks for being here, mate. I know I give a lot of you blokes the shits, saying you have to watch the feed. We put them on for you. You know, and you boys are pretty bloody good. You do come and watch them. You put up with our crap. So good on you for that. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm now attaching.
All right, gentlemen, I am off. I'm headed to bed. Johnny, I'll shoot you a message in the morning.
Yep. I know you didn't want to really do it because you were feeling all sooky and stuff, but you did it anyway. Yeah. You're a team player.
I was hangry.
He was hangry, everyone. And if you don't know, that means he's hungry and he's angry.
All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Slinky. Thanks for being here. And I'm going to bugger off too because when he leaves, my audio turns to crap. So I'll do a post out the competition. Just as a reminder, it'll start. What's today? Today's Saturday. It'll probably start Monday, something like that. So it'll start in the next few days. So start your brains working. I would prefer that you didn't start building it until the competition starts. That way we're all sort of on the same plane. So it is build a custom body out of cardboard. You can use glue, you can use sticky tape, you can use bloody newspaper with it. Just a bit of creativity. Try not to use scale accessories, bumpers and stuff that you can just buy at the shop. Make them. The whole thing's about creativity. Doesn't matter if it looks perfect or crap. It's not about who's got the best looking one.
It's about pre-RTS. So exciting stuff. I'm pumped. I'm gonna do this off camera because it takes too long bugging around. I'm going to install these links. I'll put some pictures on the group later. Yeah, so thanks for being with us. It was bloody good today. I think we had like the majority, 15 people here all at the same time watching, which is excellent. Big thanks to old Super Bum Ryan for actually coming on. I know he didn't really want to. And thanks to you guys for being here, because if it wasn't for you guys, none of this would exist. All right, I'm going to bugger off. I don't know when the next feed will be. No, I mean, probably like 2 days off. Something exciting's going to happen. I'll be like, oh, we've always got to hear about it. So, all right, that'll do for today. And I shall talk to you all very soon. Bye.